Erase, erase. Pretend that didn't happen.
Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizards' hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon.
Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown, dark tan, because I'm neither. I am beige, and I'm proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crown. It's not fair that Mr. Brown gets all the bears, ponies, and puppies, while the only thing I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky. And wheat, let's be honest, when the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crown.
Dear Duncan, Gray Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I knew that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color and all by myself. And don't even get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things. Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know, so are pebbles and very, very tiny rocks. How about one of those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon.
Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time, I'm the same color as the page. You're using me on white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was white. I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill in empty space between other things. And it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon.
It says White Cat by Duncan on the side.
White cat.
Hi, Duncan. I hate being used to draw the outline of things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon.
Dear Duncan, as a green crayon, I am writing for two reasons. One is to say that I like my workloads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problems and wish to congratulate you on very successful coloring things green. Career so far. The second reason I write for my friends, Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon, because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon.
Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here. I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking. And I can prove that I'm the color of the sun, too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pal and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon.
Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon has already talked to you, the big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he isn't the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I'm clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and the Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Orange, you glad I'm here? Orange, you glad I'm here? Haha, your pal. And the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon. Dear Duncan, it's been great being your favorite color this past year, and the year before, and the year before that. I've really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, and rain clouds, and clear blue skies. But the bad news is that I'm so short and stubby I can't even see over the railing of the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your stubbly friend, Blue Crayon.
How little he is in the class.
Duncan, okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. Is it because you think I'm a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color her in her Little Princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now, back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend's pink crayon.
Dear Duncan, it's me, Crayon. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like it to go to school? I need some clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Peach Crayon.
Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color, and of course he wanted his crayons to be happy, and that gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring. Look at all that. You see where we can even see the white kitten because it's not in the snow anymore? And we have a pink dinosaur, purple dragon, and a black sunshine, black rainbow, and a blue crocodile. How did you guys like that book? Did everyone like it?
Yeah.
Did your teachers do a pretty good job? Yeah. So what we're going to do now is let them ask you some questions. So we'll start in Heather's room, in Heather's library in Iowa. Did anyone want to come up and share their favorite part of the book? And I'm going to let our future teachers talk and ask you about your favorite parts of the book. So who wants to come up from Iowa and share their favorite part of the book with us?
Tell your name and your favorite part of the book.
I'm Lacey, and my favorite part of the book was when they had the peach crayon.
That was a pretty good part.
Was that so silly? How many of you in Iowa or in Missouri have ever taken all the paper wrapping off of your crayons? Raise your hand if you've ever done that. Yeah? Get it? Did you know that your crayons were doing this? Oh no! Oh my God! Did you know that's what they're doing? Thank you for sharing. All right, Melissa, do we have microphone working? No, not right now. Boo. But you can type, so that's awesome. So what was the favorite part for your kids? They love the peach crayon too. That's awesome. Let's see. Since we're so lucky to have our future teachers here, Heather, does your group there in Iowa have any questions for our students at high school? Do they have any questions about being a high school kid or about Alabama? Or about anything that they could ask our high school kids? Do they have a question? It doesn't have to be related to the book.
Say your name and then ask them your question.
I'm Caitlin, and what is your library like at Alabama?
So, Caitlin, you're saying what's the library like here?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll let the kids answer that.
It's very creative
There's a ton of activities in there, and you always can find something to do.
And it's bright green.
What do you love the most about your library there in Iowa? What do you love most about your library?
That it has tons of books because I like to read.
Awesome. Good. All right, so we're going to come back over, and we know that Melissa's group there doesn't have a working mic, but you can type. So, Melissa, your school there in Missouri, do your kids have any questions for our high school kids here? Any question they want to ask our high school kids, maybe what it's like to be in high school or anything else? It says, we have to switch classes. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And also in Iowa, we're going to go ahead and go too, because I think our kids have to switch classes in just a minute as well. But thank you for the fun time reading with us. Bye-bye. Bye.
I think we're